Hello and welcome to Nick's Allotment Diary.
Today I'm going to be planting my onion sets. Now I've got some heat treated sets from Sutton's, two varieties, a red and a normal white onion. The white variety of onions is a variety called High-Tech F1. I've tipped the onion sets out into a tray so I can just go through them and discard any ones that are no good. For example, I'm not going to start planting that one even though it's because it's already started to sprout. I'll also check for any soft ones, so anything that's a bit squishy, that'll be discarded as well. So there we go, I've gone through the two varieties, the white onions and the red onions. The red onions, by the way, are a variety called Red Ray. There weren't too many that really needed to be discarded. There's a few that have just gone a bit mouldy, a bit soft, so I'm not going to bother trying to plant those. I've got plenty for what I need anyway, so I've got plenty of white and plenty of red onions. The benefit of heat treated onions is that they shouldn't go to seed. Last year when I planted onion sets, I did get quite a few that sort of flowered, and that can cause problems with storage of the onions. So this year I've splashed out and bought some heat treated sets. As I said before, these are from Sutton's. It came as a pack of one packet red and one packet of the white onions. So I'll now show you me planting them in the allotment. So I've dug over the soil, give it a good dig, and then I've raked it flat and laid out a line so that I can plant in a straight line. I'm going to plant them about 6 inches to 8 inches apart probably, just to allow plenty of space between each onion so that we can get as big an onion as possible. So I'm going to start with the red onion, and then I'll do a couple of rows probably of those, and then I'll move on to the white onions. I've now moved the string about a foot apart, about 30 centimetres between rows. I've done it that way so that I can get a hoe between each row when I inevitably get the weeds coming up. So I've laid my string line again, and I've put some boards down so I don't trample over the soil while I'm planting. So now we'll switch to planting the white onions. So I've now planted 3 rows of the red and 3 rows of the yellow onions. I've put a net over the area where I've planted the onions just to keep the birds from pulling the onions out. They do quite often mistake onion tops as insects or worms on the soil, so quite often they'll try and pull them out. So If I just leave this net over for a couple of weeks until the onions are established and they're well rooted, then the birds shouldn't be able to pull them up. So there we go, 6 rows of onions planted next to the garlic.
Thanks very much for joining me at Nick's Allotment. I'll see you again next time.